morning. I'm Heather McMahon, Executive Director of Groundwork Lawrence, and welcome to the Glow Gala. We're celebrating our 15th anniversary and another year of great success. This year we opened parks at the Ferris site, at Kane, and at the Spray Park. We're celebrating designing new parks at Gagnon and West Streets and kicking off planting 2,400 trees. And so if you want a tree, we may have a tree for you in the next couple of years. And this night we're raising funds to make sure that we can keep doing great work in the schools, run the farmers markets, make sure there's access to fresh food, and really make sure that every day, like when you come out with us on Earth Day, Comcast Cares Day, the Spigot River cleanup, and all kinds of things that we're working to beautify the city, make it stronger and a better place to live. This fundraiser is helping us raise that money. We're expecting about 350 people to come celebrate our anniversary and to really say, okay, we've got 15 years and we got another 15 years coming. So we hope that if you're here, you've had a great time, and if not, you'll join us next year. But Groundwork Lawrence is all about changing places, changing lives in the city, be it the education, the parks, the open space, the rivers, and just making sure that we have everything here for the city and make it a great place to live, work, and play. So thank you. And if you don't know about us, check us out at groundworklawrence.org. And thank you again.
Tonight we're celebrating 15 years of being in our community and expanding into the communities of Methuen, Haverhill, and Andover. Glow Gala is an annual celebration for us to celebrate everything that has happened throughout the year, to come together with friends, family, funders, donors, partners, and to really celebrate Groundwork Lawrence's mission. We are so happy to be here this evening, raising funds for all of our program areas, which include community engagement, fresh food and healthy living, environmental improvements, and education and job training. Wish you were here joining us this evening, having a fantastic time. We have performances by Los Sugar Kings, doing some salsa and jazz fusion, and we have some music provided by American Audio Visual Audience. Thank you so much and have a wonderful evening.
Green team. It's your first year, right?
Yeah, it's pretty interesting. Like, as a new employee, like the youngest one on the team, that I feel that I can cope with everybody here. Like, everybody here, I find them as like family or so, and I gotta think about this.
Yo, just give us one word. What does it mean?
What green team means?
One word.
Hard work. Hard work.
I think Groundwork Lawrence is fantastic. I had the pleasure to meet a big group a few weeks ago and was so impressed when I was here for a different ceremony earlier this summer. I was really excited to get back and actually spend the day going around working with the different teams, both at the farm stand, at the farmer's market, I should say, right here over at the farm. And then we're gonna meet over at a park and meet one of the other crews in a little bit. And I just think, top to bottom, the work getting done is just fantastic. From the educational component, not only for the kids that are part of the program, but the work that the kids in the program do to educate the rest of the community. And the whole community aspect of Groundwork Lawrence is just, I think, really honestly a model for the rest of the state. You guys are doing just some phenomenal work, and you see the benefit in the community, and then the individuals that I've gotten to spend some time with and talk to just have an amazing spirit that I think is infectious, and I think that's fantastic to have spread throughout the community. And so I would just say keep up the great work. Thanks for all the great work you guys do, and I look forward to staying in touch.
I wanted to introduce myself. I have the privilege of being the board chair and president of Groundwork Lawrence, which, as you all know, because you're all here, is an amazing organization. And I want to thank you for coming here to help us celebrate our 15th anniversary of collaboration and partnership in order to build a strong community here in Lawrence. And I wanted to draw your attention to our theme this year, which is Planting a Legacy. And it's about planting a legacy to improve the quality of life in Lawrence for its residents and for the people who work here as well. And for the support that we have from the community. And I'm going to be very brief because we have a very good speaking program, but I did want to thank right off the bat Michael Tejada from the Green Team for this wonderful video. Michael, are you here?
Where are you?
Stand up.
Michael, thank you so much for such an amazing video. No, thank you. Wave so everyone can see you. So this is Michael. much for doing an amazing video, and I'm so excited you got it into the first Jazz and Shorts Festival at the Ferris site. So congratulations, and thank you for sharing your work with us. Thank you.
Hopefully you've all had a chance to meet our green team. We've got, I think, a table full of them over here. Michael is an example of the amazing talent that they represent. And I think that their experience that they have with groundwork is one of the reasons that the board and the staff get up in the morning, because it's just incredible. And so with that, I do want to very briefly thank the incredible board of Groundwork Lawrence, especially our hostess for tonight, Marianne Paley Nadel, and the incoming tenant for this space, which is the Maker Innovation Lab of Lawrence. So congratulations to them for... And of course, the evening would not have occurred without the incredible hard work of Heather and her team, the staff of Groundwork Lawrence. I'd like you all to raise your hands if you work for Groundwork Lawrence, board or staff, so people can have a chance to thank you and say hello.
No need to be shy. Green team as well.
Green team, raise your hands too.
There we go.
So anyway, we also are going to hear from our sponsors later. I want to just briefly thank them because, again, without their kind of support, we couldn't have a night like tonight. So I'm not going to say anything more because there are a lot more interesting people to say things tonight. I'm going to turn it over to Heather to introduce some of them. Thank you very much for coming.
Thank you, Sarah. Okay. Oops. Thank you again for coming. It's a little crowded up here. I'm Heather McMahon, Executive Director of Groundwork Lawrence, and it blows my mind to come up here every year and just see how much the Glow Gala has grown. Maybe we should call it the Glow Gala. And it's really, I want to thank you because this is a 15th year celebration, but the reason we're here is because of you. It's because of what you're donating tonight. It's because you volunteer with us all year round. And it's all the energy in the room that gets us, like Sarah said, up in the morning, working with Green Team, building parks, you name it, it's the energy here that helps. So to kick off tonight, I want to bring up our lead sponsors. So we've got New Balance and Bank of America. We'll start with both of them. You can come on up, sorry, it's a little tough to see. Yep, come on up. We'll start with Caitlin from New Balance, and she wears 2 hats, 3. She's a board member. She works for New Balance, and she kicks ass as a volunteer as well. So,
thank you. Hi, good evening. As Heather mentioned, I'm Caitlin Campbell. I joined the Groundwork board earlier this year, and I work for New Balance. It has been an absolute pleasure getting to know this organization and the work that they do. So first and foremost, thank you everyone in this room for being here tonight and for supporting the incredible work that Groundwork does. This is, you all here tonight are helping to plant the legacy of Groundwork going forward. And on behalf of New Balance, I just want to say that there's been a lot in the news lately, and right here tonight and the work that's going on every single day by the staff at Groundwork and all of the volunteers, that's what New Balance is about, and that's why we're part of this organization. Every single day giving back to the communities that we operate, and thank you Groundwork for doing such an incredible job, and we are all here tonight to support you and make sure that work continues for a long, long time to come. So thank you.
Next, I'd like to bring up Paola Jime from Bank of America. A first time coming in and sponsoring for Glow, so thank you so much.
Thank you, and good evening, everyone. It is an honor to be speaking with you tonight. As a Bank of America Financial Center Manager in the Lawrence region, I'm in the community every day, and I and witness the critical impact of our local nonprofit partnerships. We're here tonight because I think we can all agree that Groundwork Lawrence is among the most effective community organizations we know, and having earned 30 local and national over the last 15 years. Indeed, in the course of our partnership, which spans more than a decade, Groundwork Lawrence was awarded the Bank of America Neighborhood Builder Award, our company's most prestigious signature philanthropic award, which recognizes the key role they play revitalizing and improving lives of Lawrence. As we all know, that important work requires many things: safe neighborhoods, good schools, bright Main Street, and access to healthy food at affordable prices, and connect to jobs. Elements that transform residents into neighbors and transform buildings into neighborhoods. Groundwork Lawrence is making this transformation a reality in Lawrence. I'll close by saying this. At a Bank of America, our purpose is to make financial lives better, and we're grateful to call Groundwork Lawrence a partner in this commitment. On behalf of my team, congratulations. Groundwork of Lawrence in 15 years of building inclusive and thriving communities. Thank you all for allowing us to play a small part in this very special celebration. Thank you.
Thank you again to New Balance and Bank of America for helping to make tonight happen. And next, I want to bring up one of our best friends of the organization, and I know someone that you love to hear from all the time. Mayor Rivera, can you come up?
Good evening. I want to just start real quick because I've had a tough couple last 6 weeks or so. We had a school fire and something wrong with our football field and all kinds of crazy stuff happened. But let me tell you something. In the last week, the type of week that New Balance had doesn't even add up to it. But I got to stand up here and I want to make sure that everybody knows we do have a president-elect and he's doing his thing, but no one should ever mistake the policies of the new administration with the heart and soul of New Balance. And New Balance is here tonight because of that. Shout out Caitlin and her crew up there. You know, you'll see them running around the city. It's crazy. I'm like, what are these people doing? They're actually running in Lawrence and stuff. So thank you so much for all the things you do. I gotta do two things. Hold on. First and foremost, for one of my favorite people in the whole world, our Congresswoman Nikki Tsongas. Yeah, round of applause for Nikki, right? It's gonna be an interesting 2 years for Nikki too. So just so the certificate of special congressional recognition from her to Groundwork Lawrence in recognition of the 15 years of dedicated commitment to protecting our environment and enhancing the quality of life in the city of Lawrence and beyond through partnerships that strengthen our neighborhoods, preserve our open spaces, and provide places to play, recreate, and grow food, all while educating youth and fostering an awareness of our natural world. This is from Nikki Tsongas to Groundwork Lawrence for 15 years. So I have a very long proclamation that I will not read. Not because I'm going to spare you from it, but because I think that if you're here tonight, I think you know the wonderful, great things that Groundwork Lawrence does. And for me, it means not having to worry about the quality of execution when parks are being built. It means not having to worry about when we send youth to Groundwork Lawrence to do a summer of work and education, that they're actually getting that at the end of the day. And to me, it means that when I'm hanging out with other mayors, I can say, you don't have a Groundworks in your city? Psst, you don't know what you're missing. And so I just know that, you know, I've only been mayor for 3 years, but I've been a resident of the city of Lawrence, and I know what our parks and our open spaces look like today, and I know what they were when I was a kid. And I'm not afraid to go down the Spigot River anymore. We can actually access the Merrimack community gardens are actually community gardens. And when we have the farmer market, everyone can participate in it. And it's from my heart, from the bottom of my heart, the much love and support that you get for the city of Lawrence, and we really appreciate it. Thank you so much. So it's a proclamation from me to her on behalf of the citizens of Lawrence. Before I go, the last thing I want to do is, we just rebuilt the Kane Park in groundwork. It used to be where the Kane School was, where I went to junior high. It's a beautiful soccer field. We just did the Ferris site, something that took a long time to put into place when I was a young staffer for a former mayor. But we weren't able to do those two things just because groundwork is great and because we just stayed out of their way. We did it because we got money from the state. And with us tonight is one of our state partners that makes sure that that money keeps coming, our friend, our state representative, Diana DeZoglio. Where's Diana at? Diana, raise your hand, girl. Keep that money coming. And not just her, but Frank Moran. We have a great new state rep getting in there too, Juana Matias, and our great state senator, Robert Italian. Thank you. Enjoy your night.
So we had that great video from Michael, and now we have a wonderful speaker, one of our Green Team members, Juana Lopez. Juana, will you come up? Some of you met Juana last year when she helped us give out the Fresh Fruit Awards, and I just dare you to listen to what she says because she's got an amazing speech to talk about her experiences, and every time she talks I cry. So you need to listen up, and I want to welcome Juana.
Hi, can you hear me? Yeah? Hello? Hello? Now? Can you hear me? Good evening, everyone, and I would like to welcome you to Glow Gala. Thank you for taking the time to come to our 15th anniversary. My name is Juana Lopez, and I am 16 years old. I'm a junior at Greater Lawrence Technical High School. I've been in the Green Team for 3.5 years. My whole experience in the Green Team has shaped up the person I have become, individually and as a leader. I have given so many new opportunities because of groundwork. I have grown as a public speaker, as a steward of Casella Urban Farm, as a worker, as a friend, and as one of the many growing youth leaders of Lawrence. I've gained so many new skills and friendships that will last me a lifetime. For that, I am thankful. I have been given so many new opportunities to give back to the community through the events of Spigot River Cleanup, Earth Day Cleanup, Salsa Kite Festival, Greenway 5K, and even growing vegetables and selling them in the farmer's market. Many people say that there's a moment in our lives that changes us forever. For me, it was different. My whole experience in the Green Team has been life-changing. Every day was like a new adventure for me. Being in the Green Team is a series of experiences that not only changed my life, but changed my world. One of those events was when I was able to represent Groundwork Lawrence at Yellowstone National Park. I remember sitting down during my break, mesmerized by the view, when I was told that I was sitting down in one of the few petrified trees left in the park. I could not believe that these trees were about 50 million years old, the oldest thing I've ever seen in my life, older than my abuela. But it helped me realize that we as individuals and members of Groundwork USA should plant our own legacies, because that 50 million year tree was once a seedling that planted its own legacy. That all the skills learned in our communities should be shared with the community, because that's how we will grow in our society and show the greatness that Lawrence can offer. Because of the Green Team, if I wasn't in the Green Team, I wouldn't have become the confident, brave person I am today talking to you right now. Thank you for allowing me to share my legacy legacy that I've planted and grown in my community. I hope you have a good night, but before, let me ask you one question. What legacy are you planting in Lawrence? I hope my speech helps you realize that there's a whole world out there and you choose when to plant your legacy. Do it now and share your experience, just like the Green Team has done for me. I hope that everyone knows that we can change the world. We can also plant a legacy. Thank you.
Thank you, Luana. Now you know what the mayor said is true. Why we get up every day is because of Luana. Congratulations, Luana, on a great speech. Can I now bring up and you can see her, come and say hi to her and let her talk to you about Yellowstone and everything she's done. And then you can tell her how you're going to plant a legacy, which is what we're here for tonight. Can I have Jerry Lynn Darcy come up? She's chair of the fundraising committee with the board. And the Pulley Companies is one of our lead sponsors tonight.
I just want to say thank you to all of you for coming. I know that there are a lot of events happening right now, and there are a lot of opportunities for you to go to other places. So for you to come here and dedicate your time right now, it's really, really special to us, to Groundwork Lawrence, and to the city of Lawrence. And I have to say that I'm 43 years old, and I grew up in North Andover, right next door. And my grandparents were from Lawrence. So when I grew up, Lawrence was a place that we frequented. We came to Lawrence to go to wonderful restaurants and to get Italian bread at Tripoli and to get cakes at Fisichella and to go to Caps to get clothing. So my memories of Lawrence are so very different because I thought of Lawrence as a city, as a thriving downtown that was really a wonderful place to access. So as I grew up, for some reason, Lawrence lost its luster. And I have to say, this is a very, very special time because Lawrence has been revived. And it's because of all of the people like you, all of the leaders, all of the folks like Sal Lopoli, the president and CEO of Lopoli Companies where I work, who have dedicated their time, their money, and their effort to make a difference and to make an impact in the children's lives of this community. What's wonderful about Groundwork Lawrence, and the reason why I'm a board member and I have been so committed to this organization, is because there's a direct impact. There's a direct impact to this region and to this city. It's teaching kids that they can be healthy, that they can have opportunities, that they can dream, and that they can accomplish anything they want to accomplish. The mentorship and the guidance that's offered by this team under Heather's leadership is truly remarkable. And I can't say enough about this organization. And I will once again say that the time is ripe, the opportunity is here, and part of that is because of the mayor. Mayor Rivera has opened the doors to a lot of opportunity for the city. There were many years where the city didn't get a lot of attention from the state. Funding was limited. The credibility and the confidence of the city was not very high. Since Mayor Rivera has come in, since leaders like Marianne Paley and Sal Lopoli have dedicated the time and the investment in the city, it has made a big difference. We are now the poster child of gateway cities. We show the state and the Commonwealth what it means to be successful and what it means to have a private-public partnership that thrives for the benefit of everyone in the community. It doesn't matter if you're what your income level is. It doesn't matter what your education is. What matters is that we all have a passion for this city, and we believe in the people and the children, and we want to promote this area. So I have to say, I am honored to be a part of this. And this is a remarkable time in the history of the city. And great things are ahead for us and for the children of the future. So I thank you all, truly from the bottom of my heart, for dedicating your time and your resources to make an impact. Thank you.
Thank you. Don't go too far. Don't go too far. So, you know what's next. This is your opportunity to plant a legacy in Lawrence. You can help Lana. Juana's given me the speech a couple of times, and it keeps getting better and better. So you can help us work with Lana. You can help us. This year, we more than doubled the sales at the farmers market. We helped almost $25,000 worth of fresh food came through our programs, direct subsidies to make sure folks aren't just eating anything that they can afford, they're eating healthy. And so this is your chance to help us plant a legacy. And I'd love to see someone who can help us by giving $5,000 tonight to support the next 15 years of Groundwork Lawrence. I know you're out there, $5,000? Out to the left, thank you very much. We've got $5,000. Do I have any other takers for $5,000? One thing I didn't mention, and you might have seen it in your program book and the newsletters up on the wall, we are very lucky to be offering you a community investment tax program. So you can double what you were planning to give because you will get that back from the state. You will either get a credit, so for $5,000 they will either get a credit on their taxes for $2,500, or if you don't know taxes, and lucky you, then you get $2,500 in a check back in the mail. So keep that in mind. If you can do $5,000, it's only going to cost you $2,500, and that's before the federal deduction. So I'll give you one more chance. Someone else want to double what they were planning and come in at $5,000? Going once, going twice. Jarvin.
I know there's someone. It's really $2,500. It's like going and seeing a designer dress that's 50% off. What would you say? You'd say, okay, I'm gonna buy it. You can't pass up a 50% deal. And essentially this is a $5,000 donation for a 50% deal. So is there anyone that wants to put up their hand? What about 2,500? What if I said 2,500? There's one right there. Thank you. Again, every dollar makes a direct impact. It's about teaching the children of this community that they can eat healthy foods, that they can have green spaces, and that they can thrive in a healthy environment. It transcends, I think, oh, okay, all right, we're back. It transcends all of your socioeconomic channels. It transcends everything. It's about teaching people that you don't have to have the resources to eat healthy. You just need the support, you need the education, and you need to understand what smart choices are. So do I have another 2,500? $2,500? What about 2,000? Can I have a 2,000? All right, right there. Thank you. So that's like 1,000, right? That's $1,000 credit. Can I have another $1,000? 2,000? Right there. And again, that's the equivalent of $1,000 because of the credit, which is a huge impact. Do I have another 2,000? Do you want to try?
Try.
All right.
Final try on 2000. It is only cost you $1,000 before your federal tax deduction. Okay, we'll let you off the hook. How about $1,500? $1,500 is only $100 a year for 15 years. I got $1,500 here. Someone else want to kick in $1,500? I got $1,500 here. Think about that. I got another $1,500 here. $1,500 helps us fund a green team position in the summer. That's another Warner who gets to come up and work for us for the summer, and not just work, but I'll get these great experiences and blow our socks off. So I have any more at $1,500? Remember, it's only going to cost you $750, and then even down from there. Any more at $1,500? How about $1,000? I'll take $1,000. I got $1,000 over here. I got another $1,000 over here. Keep in mind that's a $500 back on your state taxes, and then you get to take your federal deduction. So $1,000. Oh, I got another. Oh, got $1,000 over here, and $1,000. Keep in mind that not only gets Green Team to work, and it also gets them to Yellowstone. Wanna go to Yellowstone? I haven't been to Yellowstone yet. It also funds 4 CSA shares. It makes that affordable. That means there's fresh food every week for 20 weeks. Last call for $1,000. Oh, where's it? There we go. Thank you so much.
Anyone else for $1,000? Essentially, it's the best investment that you'll make right now. Direct impact for the kids of the city, experiencing such opportunity like she did. Do we go to 750? What about 750? Do I have a 750 out there? Right there. Thank you. Another 750. What about 500? Is there someone right there? Thank you, thank you. Another 500. Do we have another 500? One more time.
How about 250? I know some of you come ready for 250. We got 250 in the back. Thank you very much. We got another 250 over here. How about another 250? Oh, we got 250 over here as well. Oh, sorry, miss. We got 250 over here as well. Thank you very much. I don't want to miss anyone else. Make sure you're putting your hand up. So 250, think about how many seeds that can buy for the urban farm. Think how many tools that can pay for our cleanups to help keep the city clean. And it's only going to cost you $125, and actually, truthfully, under $100 with a federal tax deduction. So I have any more 250s? All right. So I will say, though, that you're not completely off the hook. Have any of you seen the blinking lights that folks are wearing? Those are from the Giving Tree. And if you haven't won the silent auction or the eco art, the Giving Tree will take donations from $25 up to $250. And so you can help WANA, you can help the Ferricite. You can just make sure that what we are building on the momentum together, and that the education programs are working, that more parks are coming online. We've got the rail trail, we've got the Merrimack River Walk, we've got more gardens that we just built. So keep in mind that you can check the Giving Tree and enjoy the rest of your night. Thank you so much for being here and helping us plant a legacy. Thank you.
El cariño que te tengo, yo no lo puedo negar. Se me sale la varita y así no puedo evitarlo. Y cuando Juanita y Chacha tienen más seria arena, como sacudía y decía Chacha.